I am Heather and this is me.
Hi, I'm John and this is me.
I am Stuart and this is me.
Hi, I'm John. I work for Norfolk Fire and Rescue Service, which is part of Norfolk County Council. I'm currently based at Dereham Fire Station as a watch manager on the urban search and rescue teams. Our remit is to attend major incidents and complex incidents. I felt I've had mental health issues for the last few years really, all come to a bit of a head about a year ago. So I was suffering from post-traumatic stress disorder type 2. I was also suffering with depression, anxiety. It made me feel that, you know, I couldn't do my job on certain days. When I went off work, I had immediate support from my line manager and also some senior officers in the service. They realised the state that I was in and the situation. The counselling's helped a lot and kind of sharing experiences with other people who have suffered through mental health, both locally that I know and nationally, just recognising really and dealing with the situations differently. Also just getting out and about, the walking, the exercise, walking my dogs, enjoy doing a bit of cycling. It's not an illness that goes away overnight and despite having lots of counselling, you know, I think there'll always be things in the background, but the most important thing for me now is to recognise when they become a problem and seek, you know, appropriate help and support. I'm also very keen to help other people and promote awareness, you know, within the service and within the communities. It's really important to get the help, and it is available, and the service will support you. Hi, I'm John and this is me.
My name's Heather. I currently work as the bursar for the Virtual School Sensory Support. I was diagnosed with intradermal colitis when I was 17, and after my son was born that flared up to the point I was having abdominal pains, and the doctors didn't know what was causing the pains. Because of that I developed a fear of eating because I didn't know why I was getting abdominal pains, and I associated that with food. So in a sense I developed an eating disorder, and also the doctors felt that I was suffering from post-traumatic stress syndrome. So they gave me time off to heal mentally as well as physically from the operation. My line managers were supportive. They listened to me. The fact that I became very scared of eating, especially at work, because there was often occasions when I was a lone worker, so that would make me quite scared, but they listened to it. There was always somebody at the end of the line to actually support me as well. So on my bad days, then they'd try and do it so I could be in the office a bit more. So when I returned from my operation last year, it was very much a phased return to work. And occupational health were fantastic as well, and having very supportive managers liaising with occupational health made it easier for me to return back to work and actually overcome some of my anxiety issues about being in the workplace again. Walking my dog helped me a lot. I still do. I take him for long walks just on my own, and we just go for a long walk so I can clear my head and actually kind of look at the beauty of the world again. I think sometimes you just get lost within your day-to-day routine, and actually just seeing nature's beauty actually helps me a lot. And it's having one-on-one. Dogs are great for cuddles and things like that. Having a very supportive friends and family, especially my husband, who listened to me, that helped me a great deal. And actually my son having an understanding, even though he was young, he understood that mummy was slightly different to other mummies, but he respected it. So I didn't have the guilt issues that I may have done had I not had the support network at home. The future's bright now. For the first time in my life I can actually be with my son, which is helping me a lot, so I can actually be alone with my son. 5 years ago I wouldn't have been able to be alone with him. And you know, I'm looking towards the future. I'm overcoming my eating disorder. I've joined Slimming World, and the consultant's been fantastic because it's giving me a healthy view on food again. I'm eating better, I'm eating healthier, so that in itself is helping me mentally. I am Heather and this is me.
My name's Stuart Hellingsworth and I work in the complaints team, and I've been with the County Council 17 years now. Been in complaints now for 5 years. I've got depression and anxiety. I've had that for a number of years. I got quite ill, had some time off from here, and then since then it's generally been better than not so good. There's been the odd spell, of course, and I've needed time off from time to time, but on the whole it's gone all right. It's well managed. I've had a good doctor, and I've been able to get good treatment as well. So it's something that's sort of been part of my life for a while without it dominating my life. I've had a number of line managers here and they've always been quite good about it. Being able to sort of say, I'm not so good today, and then in a way it's very handy that they don't make a fuss. So you're not sort of like, oh, are you okay? Nothing OTT. Just be able to say, yeah, I'm not feeling it today. I might disappear for 5-10 minutes. There's nothing to be alarmed at. It might be I just need to take time out and just go for a walk, come back and, which then meant I was able to stay and work and be more productive. I think we could do better about preventing things, because I see that the pressures go up on staff and I see more and more suffering from it, and I know for myself sort of the pressures that go on. But I think we're very good at, once someone has a problem, providing support, because there are things that we can do and we're quite good at helping people when they return to work. Exercise really helps me. I quite often go for a walk here with friends and that can help, but more often than not I do like going to the gym. I've played tennis a couple of times this year, that helps, I should play more. But also things like boxing or just being at the gym can help a great deal. That's a big thing. And also learning as well. It is a great way to do it, and you can actually learn about mental health and see sort of what goes on, because the brain is quite complicated anyway. And also with connecting, that's where I've been involved in mental health charity and in talking to others and explaining about what it is and what it isn't, and that it's nothing to be ashamed of. That helps in more ways than one. It's a sort of a nice feeling, I've made friends through it, weirdly, because I'll often speak about it and someone will say, oh, me too. And they may say, I've never told anybody before, or I don't like to. And you kind of form a bond as a result. It's getting more and more easier to say, I've got a mental health issue. Whereas before people would bottle it up and make it worse. Now they're more likely to go, I'm not so good today, and be able to get that help and then not end up being seriously mentally ill. And so we're getting better as a society and medically too. That I think in general we're going to be in a much better place in the future, and I would include myself within that I should be better off as a result. I am Stuart and this is me.